All right.
Make sure I got my file correctly loaded. Nope.
So, as the other team has been exploring the space station, there hasn't really been a whole lot to do from the navigation consoles besides give the computer updates on their positions and keep taking biometric data and, talking to them and watching the crappy video feed that you get through the helmet. It's getting pretty heavily distorted. It was fine on the way up to the station, but once they got inside, it was something interfering with it for a long time. And now, from somewhere deeper in the ship, we hear the sound of the creation engine whirring. The captain kind of looks to you too, and did anyone order something printed?
I'm ready to look around a little. Can I bring that up from here to see who did what? Like orders and such?
Uh, let's see. It's over here, and he'll close down the map that you're using to figure out where people were and bring up a print orders list, and it is long and expanding. And
Ooh.
it's not actually like file names of anything, it's just straight hash code.
What?
Oh,
Where's the stop button?
there isn't one
What's
for
going
this.
on?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have to go down there and unplug it manually. Ugh, God
The hell's
damn
it
it.
printing?
Ice units. It looked like old tech. The station itself said it was old. I should have expected there to be counterinsurgent procedures. Because fucking Terrans were paranoid. And he holsters his gun and checks that the magazine does in fact have, bullets in it. Alright, they're gonna be on their own for a little bit. Who feels like uh, putting your life in danger?
Me. Mainly because the people I enjoy bullying at the moment are, well, seem to be drooling, and, well, they're in good hands.
So what do we need to do?
We're gonna have to go downstairs and unplug the creation engine. Or force it to reboot. But, and now you can hear some metallic stomping on the stairs coming up towards the wall. Sounds like it's not gonna be that easy.
What the hell?
Oh, and I should give you guys some background music.
That would probably be good.
There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyone recognize this particular song?
If I log into it, I won't be able to hear you guys talk because my internet is dookie.
Well, I believe it's the same music you used when Jay was in the what was it, the SoulNet?
Yeah, you get a gold sticker. Have some inspiration for your next action.
Alright, so Vivian is going to be heading toward the creation engine, spear in hand. Okay, Cat, you've been scratching at that for 5 minutes. Stop it.
Damn it, Vivian. Stop scratching.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can hear the sounds of metallic clanking coming closer. Vivian's getting their spear, and they're heading up to, uh, out to the middle walkway. Raven, what you doing?
Uh,
The music is just a little bit loud.
It is a touch loud. Uh, there. It's just because it's a very tinny song.
Yeah, it's just kind of the
Do you have your
the
stream volume turned
quality of
down?
it makes it stand out over voices really well.
Yeah. I got it turned way down in the actual recording.
to answer your question, Raven has readied the stabby stabs.
Right?
We have a Jade.
Yes. Jade just returned home from drill, and Jade's phone has been dead for the past 30 minutes.
Aha, well,
Is beach.
we'll get back to Jade in a second. It turns out
no.
it's a good thing I didn't shut down all of the station stuff that was going on.
Well,
Uh, Jade could actually probably hear the sound now that it's coming back towards navigation uh, microphones because it's the actual machines that are sending out this pulse.
oh, hold on. Let me take my
Ah,
uniform top
Java.
off. Watch stream.
It's not like the music's gonna stop anytime soon. Don't rush yourself.
That's all good. You got this, friend.
They joined. It's the Jada Mano.
This
Yeah, it's gonna
8 second
save me
movement.
some time. That's gonna save me some fucking shit because I was about to have Zitron just grab both of them with a hand and put his knife in his fucking mouth.
So what's going on? What did I miss?
The creation engine started printing things suddenly.
Zitron put his tongue in the port in the back of your head, and that's why you're
Are
hearing this
we
noise.
where are we still in the same room, or did we move rooms?
The people on the station are still in the same room. We're focusing on the ship right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, don't worry about hopping on quick. Take your time.
Because
The inside
I
of your
got
port is
brand new
blue.
boots, and I had to break them in over the past 2 days.
How do you keep
Jacob, you know what that feels like. Spice,
I'm
what you probably
so
lose.
oh sorry.
Does soaking your boots in water thing actually work?
Yeah,
Yes and no.
but I didn't get a chance to since I got there. As soon as I got there, I went and asked supply, "Hey, did my stuff come in?" Yes, it did. Sign here.
So you don't soak your boots in water while wearing them, right? You just set them in there, soak them for like a day,
No, you soak them while you're wearing them.
and it makes them contort. Does it make them form faster?
Yes.
It
Softens up the material, typically leather, and allows it to form to your foot instead of your foot forming to the boot.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, my feet. Oh, that feels so much better.
It almost feels like your feet have been cut and are now bleeding, but they are not. It is just pain.
It is just pain.
Anyway, who all is familiar with the Terminator movies?
I am.
God
Me.
damn it.
You know those skeleton
Vaguely.
versions? Yeah, that's what's walking up the stairs. It's not an
What?
Vaguely.
exact Terminator copy. It doesn't have like a human face because that's dumb. Why would a machine make that? Instead, it's got a sensor array up there and everywhere else.
Psychological warfare, duh.
Repope has been applied. No.
So is this happening at the ship? On the ship?
This is
Yeah.
happening on the ship. The ship is small, so it's not a big adventure for them.
What happened while I was gone?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We're getting ready to stab it. We'll talk about it later. You're in good hands.
Okay.
Bird signing off.
So yeah, this thing is approaching. What do?
How many
Um,
are there?
Several.
Several.
Bird is going for the knee.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Fuck. Oh, of course I don't have mine.
An accurate response.
That is going to be, since I have armory, and we're going to use the Gladius. Oh, I rolled an 8.
All right.
Wait, don't he get to roll again with a dice 2 bigger since he got a crit, or was that a D8?
Is that a crit?
That's a D8. It's a 1D8. That's what I get to roll with.
Okay, so
Then
yeah,
you
that
get
is
to
a
roll a
crit.
D10.
Oh, so I roll again with the same one? Or do I
No,
roll twice
10.
now?
Uh,
Oh,
So
D10.
you got an 8, so roll a d10 now for your crit.
6.
Alright, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Ha! To the knee.
Aja.
Very nice.
Wonk.
I should open up a dice roller, shouldn't I? Oh,
You should.
Oh.
Alright,
I'm jamming to this.
I
Just
will be right back. I'm gonna go get me a drink because I'm thirsty.
it does kind of turn into a background drone after a while, doesn't it?
yeah.
kinda. It's a little bit loud for that.
Yeah,
Why?
just a little bit. It's not meant to be particularly nice, it's meant to be aggressive.
True. It does a good job at that.
5 seconds left. Vivian, you gonna do anything?
Go for the neck.
No? Alright.
I think they stepped away.
Oh,
Oh, is Raven done stabifying? Or are
yes.
there more stabs?
Has
I
done
am
a
back.
swish to the knee. You have 5 seconds.
Yeah, they did the stab, and I started an enemy turn counter.
Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure how close Vivian is, but she is going to leap and attempt to stabify with gear.
Alright, give me a speed roll for your jump.
Okie dokie.
Don't hit your head.
God damn it, Vivian.
What did you get?
A 12. And did you say inspiration?
Yes, I did.
So is that just like a reroll?
It's a complete reroll.
11.
Alright, that's a better number. I got 80.
Alright.
That's a lot better. You went from like 1960s slow mo to full speed.
Yeah, to you.
No, the slow-mo was the butt wiggle before the jump. Very important.
There's a very important butt wiggle.
Alright.
Lining up
Engaging.
and jump. Okay, and now I suppose I need my attack roll.
Yeah, you are flying, so you will add your dive to the attack. Uh, so let's see. The environment says 42, so 80 minus 42 is your actual height, and then your weight adds +5, I believe.
Okay, so 38 and then another 5 for her weight.
Let me find fly. Flying combat. Falling down your speed, then +1 speed for every 10 pounds. So that's your carried and your personal weight.
I got
Alright,
it. I'm already.
I don't know how much she weighs exactly. I might have to look that up real quick.
Um,
But she's a big girl, so
let's go with an adult lion.
I don't think she weighs quite that much, but
Isn't she considerably larger than of an adult lion? Like, because yeah,
let's take a look here. Will
Oh
you
no,
load, you stupid page?
lions are big.
Yeah, lions are big.
Lions may be big, but they have less bite than dog.
Yeah, and they're smaller than tigers.
Um,
this is concerning.
let's see. I don't think I have a weight here listed for her.
I don't think we ever figured one out officially.
Ah, I am out of my uniform now. Yay.
Yay.
Hooray.
Vivian. Yeah, where to go? Okay, yeah, I don't have a wait listed here anywhere. But well, she's a big girl. Let's just say conservatively 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
So
just Google real quick.
That's gonna be a grade A thump.
yeah, that's a chonk.
I gotta.
Oh wow, that's a lot less than I thought. I googled the weight of a leopard, and it's just 68 pounds. So we'll drop that down to 300 because
Let's see. An adult male lion
200.
weighs between 270 and 400 pounds. So yeah, you're actually pretty close.
yeah, but a leopard is a lot less.
Yes.
But
Oh,
since
sorry,
she's
that was
a
a
char,
female
I'm
lion.
just gonna round it to approximately, I don't know what, 300, or do you think should be more like 250?
I mean, there's an entire extra human on top of an already quadrupedal frame, so let's go with the higher number.
Mhm.
All right,
Give you some mass to drop on people with all your fancy flying.
Give you
yeah,
some
well,
math.
we'll go with 300 because she's a big girl, and you said that they get to be absolutely enormous.
They can grow up
So,
to be quite the chonkers, yes.
all right, so we'll say 300. All right, so we got the 38 for her speed, and then you said what? Add her weight?
Yeah, it's +1 speed for every 10 pounds that you're dropping onto something. So
Okay,
that's going to
so
be an
another
extra 30.
30. Oh, that is the wrong program. Mm, 30. All right. And then there's the 1d10 for her attack. 3.
Ignore the screen.
Par for the course there, Vivian. Um, and then because of her, um, fuck, what's it called? Yeah,
Sedum?
it doesn't have a specific name, but her attacks while flying deal 1.25 times damage. All right, so we're going to go to. All right, so a grand total there of 88.75, and I think we're just dropping decimals, right?
Yeah, you drop decimals. Okay, so this falls under the charging rules, so it is yours plus bonuses from movement related buffs. Hold on. I was reading this out of order. Make a charge attack, they may turn during the movement phase of combat, roll for speed, and add bonus to speed for the character's attack phase. Subtract the distance covered. Resulting number is the bonus applied to any physical attack made on your. So it's nope, my brain has decided to shut down and restart. Give me a second.
Well, I'm not using it. I'm just blankly staring into the screen while thinking.
Foxo OS is rebooting and has encountered an error. Please
It
stand by.
Foxo OS decided to read a script in pieces instead of the whole thing.
I think we did it right.
Yeah, no,
Damn
falling,
it, Fox
we
OS.
calculated correctly. Because you only had so much height from your jump. You're gonna fall that same distance. It's not like you're gonna fall faster or anything.
Well, her since she's a wind blade, her attacks while flying deal 1.25 times damage, and she instantly moves the distance equal to her roll movement speed. So it's just basically teleports behind you. Nyop.
Right. We have to find that number first to multiply it.
I've already done the multiplication part.
Okay, so we take your speed and we subtract the distance in feet. So what is your speed?
Sorry for the sneeze.
Well,
Nice.
shit. Well, the speed that we calculated was 38.
Right. So that's going to be your height, and then... Huh. Actually, I think this cancels itself out. That's weird. We're going to need to take a look at that. I'm going to make a note in R&D.
You know, you had one job, and much like me, you completely failed it. Congratulations. Blab, blab,
There we go.
blab, 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 blab.
So, falling flight cancels charge damage. We'll have to take a look at that later. For now, let's ignore the subtraction part and just say that the distance you're falling is equal to your speed. So we're going to add that number to your attack, and we'll figure it out later. So 38 plus your attack roll itself multiplied by the 1.5.
And where did the other 30 come from then?
Your weight.
Yeah, the weight.
That's
So,
why I had to shut down and restart, because the rules were conflicting themselves.
alright. So 38 plus the 3. And are we using the weight or no?
You are using your character's weight, yes. Because that's something that you can control. You can decide to carry more weight at the cost of more.
Alright. So those add up to 71, and then the multiplication would bring that into 88 and a quarter, or 88 3/4, and then we just drop the decimal for 88.
So, plus your stab, uh,
Yeah,
the
her whole stab was 3. That's in the calculation already.
hmm. So that's gonna be that much damage. This thing natural defense,
Oh,
and
let's see. This thing did not have a fresh bonus, right? Because it was printed.
it was printed. Yeah, it doesn't have a fresh bonus.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, Vivian's rolls have been terrible from the beginning.
This is what happens when you accidentally munch down on your lucky rabbit's foot instead of kicking it.
Okay, so you've knocked it prone. It doesn't appear to be disabled, but you did a hefty chunk of damage to it. Pulling up behind you, John fires off a couple of shots into the next one in line, hitting it about center mass. On the Terminator's turn, I guess we'll start calling them. No, wait, that's copyrighted.
No.
The Cleaner's turn.
Hey, you joke about that? It's all about branding.
It is all about branding. Very important.
Everyone wants to hire an assassin. Everyone wants to hire a cleaner or an organizer.
You know what? These things were printed. We could call them delete functions.
We can call them scripts.
Just call them scrappers.
Yeah, there you go, scrappers.
Yeah, that kind of works.
Realistically, that is what they would do to the ship once it was cleaned out. Okay.
Goddamn
On.
war boys making themselves bodies to fist fight us with.
Right?
Get out of here! Go back to Valhalla, all shiny and chrome.
God.
When you see Chromium St. Peter, tell him I sent you.
And then apologize for the
Apologize on
inconvenience.
Apologize on my behalf for the inconvenience.
Yep, on their turn, they're just advancing. There are still several of them advancing up the
Advancing
stairs. Thing is pumping them
menacingly.
out as fast as it can. It is an opening. Like, you can just drop straight down to the machine if you feel like taking fall damage, but then you'd be surrounded by these things.
Well, in theory, Bird would be quick. So, and would not take fall damage from
Bird be
the
nimble,
from
bird be
fighting.
quick.
Correct.
So Bird is going to attempt a what appears to be a altruistic and self-sacrificing maneuver, and in reality, it's fuck these things, fuck robots, and fuck nanites. I'm gonna go stab it in its brain.
Don't fuck man.
Alright.
But Bird is going to jump down and make a run for the power cord.
Alright. Give me a physicality check to, like, avoid these things at disadvantage.
Ooh, what is the disadvantage?
You roll twice and you take the lower number.
Oh, see, these are good things. D100, correct?
Yep.
49.
Don't forget that you guys have, what is it? The
Tenacity?
tenacity.
Yes, tenacity.
I was thinking tenacity, but then at the same time, my brain was like, no, that's not the right word. We wouldn't have called it that. It would be called something
did.
ridiculous. But no, we did call it tenacity. We called it something
Perpetuity.
logical for once.
You're the one who wanted a thesaurus. I gave you a thesaurus.
I did want a thesaurus. I wanted it different.
Okay. Now, as I haven't come across that yet in the handbook, tenacity allows us to do what?
I believe you should have 4 right now, since you had like a good rest and everything. You were well fed. You can use 1 to give yourself an extra 1d12 on any roll that you're making. Anything beyond that, you will take the extra roll as damage as well, but you still like add it to whatever you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop that down to 3 and add a d12, 49 plus 5. Beautiful. 53 for that physicality roll to avoid getting cleaned.
Alright,
Restricted.
you drop down and about 5 of the machines turn to face you and all make grabs, and you pop and shove it out of the way of all of their grasping arms, and you even slide between the legs of one of them. The machine
I
is in
am
front of you
fucking
now,
great.
but there's a problem. Where's the
What?
fucking power cord? As the door
Dan!
opens and another one is staring down at you immediately.
Ah, just yells back up. Where the fuck's the cord? You said there was a cord.
Alright, Vivian. Or not Vivian. Fuck.
Raven.
No, it is
It
Vivian.
is Vivian. Vivian
Yeah,
the
it
cat.
would be Vivian.
The bird is Raven, yeah. The cat is
So
Vivian.
if you replace the B with a V, that stops being a lot less interesting and just really sad.
Bobbin?
No, if you're the B with
Ivan?
an
Ivan?
if you replace the Bravo with a Victor, it's Raven.
Ivan.
Just remember, Raven, basically the same fucking thing. Raven is bird.
So what Vivian's going to attempt to do is finish off the one that she is standing on with a downward stab.
Alright, give me that attack.
Darn no
Okie
temp.
dokie. Be prepared to not be impressed. 3.
Much wow.
You know, since it's prone, that is going to be enough to actually disable this one. As you wedge your weapon into its neck servos and kind of twist its head, and it kind of disconnects the circuits.
Just thunk. Pop.
John is gonna fire off one well-aimed shot and shut down the one that was starting to loop over you, and it kind of falls off of the platform behind Raven. You're gonna have to pull off the panel on the left side.
Okay. Left side, left side, left side. The panel. Bird is going to attack it with a stab on the seam, hoping to pry it off. Just honk.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, because it doesn't look like there's a theme over here.
I'm gonna add plus 30 to that because of my natural skill. 86 plus 30, 1 second, I'm not good at math. 116.
Alright,
Technically, this is an
quickly,
attack, and it doesn't know that I'm there. Could I add plus 5 to that because I'm undetected?
you don't get stealth attacks on machinery. It always knows you're
Damn
there.
it!
Yeah, again,
Okay,
another thing the alpha testers did before you.
yeah.
Damn it.
That, this is the first time it's come up outside of an alpha test game, but yes, that is a thing. You can't attack an inanimate object with stealth.
You can sneak through a priory, though.
A what?
So
Place where nuns live.
you're
Oh.
looking around all along this side here, and you notice that there is one section that's actually a slightly different color than the rest of it, and you wedge your knife in there, and it kind of pops out like, the the battery covers on remotes, just kind of slides out of position.
Chunk. Ah,
Yep, and the whole panel slides off, and aha, yes, there is a plug here on the inside of the machine.
is this big enough for Bird to go inside, and would that be safe?
We'll find out on the next turn. There's some robots looming over you now.
Ah? Big
Boo.exe initiate. Sorry.
Jade's gonna, or not Jade, John. John's gonna kind of help Vivian get to their feet and kind of push them towards the edge of the railing. Gotta get down there. They're gonna get swarmed.
Yes, that was planned. Are there um are there any on like the ladder or anything?
There's no ladder here. It's kind of just a circle or a half circle stairwell. They are actively coming up the stairs, though.
All right, would it be possible for her to basically leap on one and knock it into any others?
Yeah, you could knock some over if you kick when you land.
Yeah.
You do have like 6 limbs to make attacks with.
That is correct.
You can do your own multi-attacks.
If you were armor, you could be considered a bug.
Could be considered a what?
A bug. Hard outer shell, 6 limbs.
Bug kitty. Meow. Meow chitter. Meter.
A biddy, if you would like.
Well, uh, I think she will indeed attempt to uh, leap on one and stab a different one.
Alright, roll your attacks. Don't forget to convert your extra weight into fall damage.
Okay, so for the leap, let's see what we get.
Why do cat toe beans make you tickle so much?
because they saw.
Okay, for the leap, I get a 56.
Dang.
And then to add to that would be the 30.
Well,
That attack. I guess I. Okay. 6, 30. Alright, and then. Alright, so that brings a total of 107 and drop the decimal.
all right.
And for attacking the other one, which is which is kind of happening at the same time, would that also get the flying bonus, or would that count as she's landed now?
That one would also count towards the flying bonus if you kick them before you land.
Well, what she's doing is she's leaping onto one and stabbing the other pretty much simultaneously.
Oh,
You
then
know,
yeah, that definitely counts.
so let's see if my flying bonus will even matter on this. See if I can get over a 4. Oh, I got a 6. Okay, that is what I thought. So
I'm back
my
again.
bonus will bring that up to 7.
Mark brought some whiskey from Wales.
Nice.
When the fuck did he get back from fucking England?
He got back
Wales is
yesterday.
Wales.
No, 2 days ago.
Wales is
Okay,
in England.
so
Wales.
All right.
107 to one of the robots and 7 to the other.
All right. So you drop down, you land on one of them with a stab, and then you kick the other one back. And the other one doesn't really move like at all. A 7 apparently isn't enough to break through its natural defense. And you end up just kind of stumbling towards Raven while he's there fiddling with something in the side of the machine. And John fires off another 2 shots into one of the approaching Borgs.
We are the Borg.
Got it.
I'm just gonna keep using different names for them so nobody knows how to imagine it.
It's just a mechanical frame with sensors.
Just,
I
they say.
assume
Beep
I
boop.
assume in a semi-human shape.
I mean, it's bipedal.
We need to stop it. We need to Mordor.
Alright, Raven, it is your turn.
Okay. Board is going to see if. Well, okay. How inside is this power connector?
I mean, you removed the service panel, it's right there.
Oh, gonna grab it by the, I'm assuming, handles and pull on this big bitch.
Give me a physicality roll.
Damn it! All these rolls. Wait, does this thing have locks on it?
No, it doesn't have locks, but it does actually have handles on the sides of the actual, like, interface.
Ah, okay. Oh, god damn it. 25.
Oh wait, I got it from here.
Vivian, do
Board
you want to
grips.
help them with that?
Board does grip. Board does yeet as launches itself up because hands break free. Just,
Yeah, Vivian will definitely assist him with that. She's got many limbs to do so, and they are strong and grippy.
This trunk.
All right, so let's see what she can get. Apparently, she's trying to do it with her spear in her hands because she got a 15.
Alright,
Seems
both of
odd.
you put down
I
a
think.
fail.
All right, so let's. I can do one of my. Fuck, where is it? One of my re-rolls for the day,
Good.
which I should see how many I have. How many do I have? Oh wow. I actually got 4 for that, so let me just do a numbers. All right, 80.
Much better. You go to grab for the handle with your spear in your hand still, and it does that thing where dogs try to take a stick that's way too big between
Just
two
called.
swords. Clonk. So you just, damn it, toss it down on the ground and grab it properly, and it doesn't immediately yank out. And then you notice there's a little indent on the plug itself that indicates it should be turned. And you turn it like a quarter turn counterclockwise, and it just slides out.
Oh,
All right, with this accomplished, she is going to retrieve her spear with one of her forelegs.
Well, you can do that at the start of your next turn in lieu of movement. John apparently has decided one of the Daleks has gotten too close and knocks it off of the railing, making it land on some of its companions that were encroaching on you all. The captain doing a pretty good job of making sure nobody gets attacked, except himself. Uh, Raven, it is your turn.
oh heck.
You know, this
Board. Oh,
music really reminds me of an old printer.
I have printer sounds.
mhm. Oh god damn it. Okay, well, it has been disabled. That doesn't mean the individual entities are disabled as well. So, are there
Wait,
any still mobile instances of these nondescript beat boopers?
Scrappers?
There are several scrapers still moving.
God damn it!
It's gonna take a bit to clean up this mess.
No. Bird is going to go and perform next stabbies.
Alright, make a next stabby attack.
Oh shit.
A stab.
Okay. Next stab. 3. Say I didn't lock the wrist.
With its defense. Its defense roll was enough to dodge it this time, and it counterattacks by punching you in the gut and sending you 10 feet into the air.
Crap!
Hiya!
Are there any handholds or grabby things on up towards the ceiling?
Nothing except the walkway that's about another 10 feet up.
Heck. Bird opt for glide.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to glide on top of the creation engine, assuming that it has a top and it's not just a massive tube going to the ceiling.
It does have a top, yeah.
Perfect.
You can glide over there on your next turn. Vivian, presumably you use your movement to pick up spear.
yes, she is going to pick up her spear, and if there are any operational enemies within range, she is going to do a stave.
Yes, they're kind of on the other side of this pile of bee-boops, but they're there.
How many are within range?
2.
2. Um, is either of them damaged, or are they just
No,
both looking
they
like we're
seem
in
to be
sync?
in pristine condition.
All right, in that case, she picks the one on the left.
Ah, excellent choice.
All right, now do a roll. A 5.
A 5. And this one's defense roll. Aha.
And these are fast attacks, by the way.
Yes. This one does not dodge out of the way, but it does mitigate a lot of the damage by bringing up an arm and kind of deflecting your blow off to the side somewhat. you can still see that you do some damage to whatever material these things are made of, and you can hear the servos inside whining.
So she get a little bit of a scoring and stuff on it.
Let's
Okie
see.
dokie.
Now we finally have something within range. Retaliate. Do something's in fact.
Punch.
Yeah, they didn't come pre-equipped with any sort of weapons or ammunition. The Jip
They
VI
punch.
did a good enough job of locking that down. But they do get within range to pound. And let's see, that is 28 damage coming towards you.
Oh no, Kitty has 2 sets of rib cages to
Toward
get bruised.
toward Vivian.
Toward Vivi. Yeah.
And what do I roll for defense again? Was that
1d12. And
that
then
was a D12.
once you get above, uh, let's see, rolling a 3 is subtract 10%, and then it's 4 is 20%, and so on up to 12.
Well, I got a 12.
Okay, so you managed to duck out of the way of the first one. How about the other?
All right, let's. With this one, a 9.
A 9. Alright. What's your natural defense?
I don't think there was any. 'Cause, yeah, I have no natural defense.
Okay, so then you're just gonna take 1 damage from that.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
You duck under the first one, but the other one was going for a mid attack, and you just kind of lanced off of your shoulder there, kind of punching you in what feels like a
I
friendly
almost
way, but definitely
expected.
wasn't intended like that.
I almost expected you to say it grazed a titty.
No,
Just
you wouldn't take
Just
blink.
a
any
nipple.
damage from that.
Automatic critical damage every time.
Shot.
I was gonna
Alright.
say her boobs are getting her into trouble again, but no, this is just a punch on the shoulder. Yeah, rude.
Jesus Christ, nobody's having a fun time. John gets thrown to the floor and lands with a thud on top of one of the other beat groups.
Oh.
I'm not okay. He's gonna use his movement to stand up and get himself into a fighting stance.
Gotta shoot him in the knee. They seem to be pretty well disabled by that. You just gotta kite him around in a circle while walking backwards then. Or something.
Ah, I see the ones on the stairs have turned around and have started walking down. Some of them even jumped to the floor. It seems they are solely focused on murderizing the fleshies.
God damn it.
God, Daba.
That's a good thing we're following Horde rules, or this might take forever. Anyways, Raven, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, instead of gliding down onto the top of the creation engine, a bird is going to try to glide down. Well, okay, how high are they on the stairs? Do I have enough height to make it to behind the ones on the stairs? So, like, up the stairs, if that makes sense.
I mean, you can make it to about halfway along the stairs, sure.
How stable are these creations? Would what I'm assuming roughly a 15-pound bird to the upper torso do anything to knock them over?
Nope.
I mean,
I
they're on
mean,
the
you can
stairs.
knock them against the wall. They seem to be unstable enough to get knocked down if the last 5 are any indication.
Bird wishes to create a domino effect to get the ones on the stairs.
Alright, give me a speed roll.
Okay. Oh, squizzy. Okay, speed roll. 16.
No, that is a hard fail. You go to start gliding towards the stairs and you flap your wings and one of the robots reaches up and grabs you by the foot and go nowhere. In fact, you go backwards.
Wait a minute! Hey! No, that's cheating! You're not supposed to. No! Just
So that
belligerent bird noises with sword in hand. Again, just, I'm gonna fuck you up!
belligerent verb. Vivian, your turn.
Okie dokie. Well, now since she has movement speed, and she's not super close, but she is within range of attacking, she is going to use her abilities. She's going to leap for
Ah,
the one that she attacked before.
alright.
All right, let's see. Tab to this program. Speed is 99.
Oh, that's pretty good. See what the environment has to say about that. Minus
Instant
23.
transmission?
All right. 23. Okay. And then since she's within range, am I subtracting any distance at all?
I mean, you're covering 50, or not 50, fucking 5 feet. But, I mean, you can jump as high as you would like in this situation. You could jump all the way to the ceiling if you wanted.
She could even jump up there and push back off.
Yeah, you could get a double jump going. 2
All right,
charge
well,
rolls.
she will do that.
Alright, give me a second roll for your second bout of charge.
43.
43 minus another 28. So add those two speeds together for your dive, plus your weight.
We're gonna do another. We're gonna add that 30 for the weight,
Only on the second one.
and then let's see her attack. 9. Oh, and that's a critical for her. Because,
Oh, you got the extra crit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see, where expert's finesse. I'm
nice.
glad I remembered that. So I added D12 to that. Oh,
Yeah.
sweet, that's a 12.
Oh, next size up is a d20.
Yes. Let's find out. What do we get? A 6. All right. So, plus 7. That's a nice number. We're going to multiply that. Okay, her grand total of damage there is 185.
That's a lot of damage.
Smash!
Lamp. Okay, so that's attacking with your spear.
Yes.
Doing any other attacks?
Um, I think once she has attacked the first one with her spear, she's gonna do a good old donkey kick for the one next to her. I'm not sure what I would roll for that though.
Uh, well, like I said before, if you're doing it out of the dive, then you would add all the other numbers to it and then roll damage.
E. Otherwise, it would just be like a 1d4 because feet are technically part of unarmed.
Yeah, it would just be like a regular attack if you landed and then did it, and then it wouldn't be a
Unlegged.
multi-attack anymore.
Well, the theory was land, dive bomb, land and stab, and then donkey kick afterward to get a little bit of distance. So we'll roll that d4 then. And that has a really high chance of critting for her.
Fun.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, she got a 3. So,
Alright.
and then what else? A 1. Okay, so a grand total of 4 damage.
Alright. So you land on I'm gonna say 2 because that was way more damage than one of these things could handle by themselves. And
So maybe she got a bit of an angle when she was doing it and basically went, mashed two of them together on the end of the spear.
right,
Or
and
only caught one and did that cat butt bounce thing that they do every now and again. Like they run sideways with their butt kind of hunched up.
Doink, doink, doink.
so you land on 2 of them, completely and utterly crushing them underfoot, and then you donkey kick another one right across the face, and it kind of goes reeling back into another one of the bots, and it kind of supports its companion, I guess. We are down to 5 bots remaining, most of them on the stairs.
Bird has taken offense.
uh, let's see. John was also on the floor uh, near Raven, so he goes over, flips the pistol around so that he's holding it by the barrel, and pistol whips this thing that's holding you in the back of the neck, and you hear electronic hiss as something important snaps, and it just kind of drops to the floor, still holding on to you.
It is now getting stabbed in the forearm wrist grabber assembly. Just let go, you bitch!
Eventually, your stabbing efforts is enough to release the pneumatic actuator, and it does in fact let go.
That's what I thought. Kind of nods. Well, he'll kind of nod to the cap to John. Jesus, that took me a second before launching himself at another one.
Oh, come on,
You
he's John
getting
Lucas
cut?
Earth.
God damn. My memory's not good.
Would it be easier if he was John 117?
No, that would get us copyright struck.
Alright, so you're gonna spend your turn attacking, and then next turn you'll get up and go for the next bots. Vivian, you are standing over a pile of bot and turning around from the one you just donkey kicked. There's 2 of them standing in front of you once again. You're just getting unlucky numbers today.
Well, I think what she's gonna do. Yeah, what is wrong with my arm here? All right. I think what she's gonna do is she's going to leap and stab the nearest one, and if she gets lucky, she might get the other one too.
Alright,
All right. So
I have a feeling you're gonna jump really high.
she's doing that fox thing, which is boing.
Yeah, exactly.
Gravity works. All right. Let's see. Well then, 97
Minus 6, 91. You can jump off the ceiling again.
plus 4.
58. Okay, so it's less of a jump and more of a scoot and then fall.
Just all that momentum just. And you said that was 58.
That was a 58.
So she jumped a little too high. Just,
Luckily, you're a cat, and cats always land on their feet. So I'll still give you an attack roll on the drop.
all right. Okay. So then her weight.
The amount of times I've dropped my cat begs the difference.
Oh, I've also tested this myth myself, and yeah, it's not entirely true, but from way up there, she's got time.
Auto orientation cat software activate.
All right. So all of that, including my attack, is a total of 74. Let's multiply that. 92 and a half. So 92.
Alright, that's gonna be enough to drop the first one. with ease. And they were clustered up. You knock the other one down, but it doesn't appear to be disabled quite yet.
It's like silly, unstable bipeds.
Filthy bipeds, dumb. Raven, you're up on your feet.
Yay! I'm gonna say having noticed the neck being a weak point, because tubes and such and things, gonna try again. Hopefully this time with less gut punching and yeeting.
Hopefully. You got two coming down the
So,
stairs towards you.
I'll stab the first one in the neck. Ooh. Wait, hold on, wrong roll. God, she said,
Oh my
fuck
god, you had
me
one job.
too.
Oh my god.
Borb rolled a 2.
Oh my god, you had one job and you failed.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, that is a total fail. It just completely knocks your blade aside with a shoulder charge.
Fuck? No?
Just fuck.
Go ahead and give me a defense.
That is going to be... So standard, I'm assuming that is a D12 or is that a D100?
That's a d12.
D12, that's going to be 11.
Alright, you managed to dip out of the way of the shoulder charge, and all it accomplishes is smashing itself against the wall.
Ha! Now for the other one.
Now for the other one, indeed, and let's... John... John actually pulls the hammer back on their pistol by hand this time. And there's a sort of subtle static charge that goes across the barrel as he fires off a particularly loud round, and there is now a hole in the middle of what was once a beep.
Oh,
And there's also the very terrifying sound of a bullet ricocheting around the room a few times.
sound of surprise retracted. Sound of terror. Sound of terror.
Doesn't look like anything else gets hit though. John will kind of just slump over a little bit on his. Let's stop the music. Stop. Because all the things that were making the sound have died.
Yeah, more boys?
And he'll just kind of go, okay. So, we're going to make sure that stays unplugged the next time we are investigating a Terran anything.
Absolutely, that is stupid.
To be fair, I've done a lot of Terran salvaging, and that's the first time that's happened.
I think that's when Jade would kind of come back to. What happened?
Nobody is in the information terminals to tell you what's going on.
Hello.
Meanwhile, just as it turns slowly guiding his chain of idiots down a dark hallway.
Oh, Citron. What happened?
Jade almost got stabbed in the neck with a knife.
Please no stab.
Just
I'm friend.
startling in the dark and just,
Please no stab. I'm friend.
I have basic low light vision in the direction I'm looking. Don't do that shit.
I'm sorry.
This is advanced darkness.
So, did you find out what happened with the drag marks?
Jade, it is dark. I am actively trying to find out what happened with the drag marks.
Oh, okay.
Also, I might have sort of used your bra to stop him from drooling on the floor.
It's okay. Wait, you found a bra? I don't wear bras.
Not your bra. Your bra.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, you should probably wear a bra. It might actually help.
Eh, it's fine.
Change code, fix craft
Really
recording, go
appreciate it
live.
for the next time you wind up putting your breath in my face when I'm doing my own thing.
Sorry, you can let go now.
Oh, yeah. Small lizard, let's go. And repositions his stabber arm.
Okay, so let's see. You guys were in 15. There's a door leading 8.
Is 8
And
where the drag marks were going? Because that's what he was following. I. It does. It looks like he has a single footprint, by the way, because he slowly walks in the same footprint.
Okay.
Citra's not stupid.
So you enter into 8, and this appears to be a sort of lab of some kind. It looks like it's still part of the laser tag area, but it's more like monster lab themed. It's got big, oversized Tesla coils and like tables stuff around, and another one of those TVs set into the wall, but this one stays off. And this area actually seems to have its music working.
Okay, not immediately liking the look of this place.
Okay. Now we just have to find what was drugged.
Alright.
There, that's a more reasonable volume. What was drug in?
An
What's that
object.
drag did?
I wish to perceive.
Well, you know what happened the last time you perceive anything.
It's okay. I'm willing to take the risk.
Jade will also perceive, see what she can find.
A 49.
Alright. Jade, you were helping with that?
Yes, I got a 26.
Okay, both of you mark a fail. As far as you can tell, this room seems pretty clean and inconspicuous. The dirt from the drag marks kind of goes a few inches into the doorway here, but then it stops. And you can't tell where or what would have been or caused any of this.
I don't like this.
Okay. Citroen's still going to be nosy, and he's going to investigate everything he can without touching it. He's following basically Urban Explorer rules. It's take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints.
Fair enough.
Mental pictures. He's not dumb. He knows you don't mess with stuff. I wanted to get more fails. I'm going to keep perceiving with an 80 and see if I find anything of note. Or he's looking for really anything that's either out of place or looks like it might have been left there intentionally as breadcrumbs.
Alright, hold on. Okay. So, you're looking around, and there's actually a file folder open, and there's some schematics for a retinal scanner, and on the side of the page, it looks like it was handwritten. A side note of memory address hash. And I'll copy that to you. Post it in random.
Hooray!
Huzzah.
Yep, that looks like it.
Yes. Zitrun is going to do his due diligence and just fiddle fart with his communicator. Hello?
You hear some gunshots over video.
If that shooting is because of Raven, just clip him.
Just his wing. Or his knee.
That'll be okay. I don't know. Hold on, maybe it's listening. Doki VI, ping the captain if he's able to come back to the command console.
You don't get a response.
Damn, they don't like me that much, I can tell. Is it wrong? I want to pet the ship VI, but I know I can't because it's a computer. Maybe if I just go back and pet the creation engine.
The creation engine, wholly different VI. Yet VI proceeds to get jealous.
Okay. Well, I'll just remember that memory address is 0x000884E. Now, I hope I can remember that in the next 5 minutes. Probably won't be able to, though. Nah, I'm safe. Alright, well. I guess the next safe thing to do is to go fiddle fart with one of those Tesla coil thingies and see if it's gonna zap me. Because it looks fancy.
Alright, field check.
I wish to win.
Give me a dexterity check.
And... Wait, doesn't this thing have sound? I want the sound back if it does. Sweet. Alright. Here we go. Huh?
Clear.
76. Oh, 76. Vault-Tec, sorry.
Alright, with a 76, you reach out towards one of the Tesla coils and hear a subtle humming coming from it, and then flinch back just as an arc jumps between two of the coils.
Oh, I'm not a
machine-
genius.
Should
That's-
mention that they're a couple inches apart. It takes a lot of amperage to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't worry, Heart, I saved you. Hmm.
The air is spicy.
Zitron immediately looking for something to throw at one of the, like, throw between the coils and watch. Hmm. 31.
Alright, perception 31. Fail.
Yay! I'm enjoying it. Finally get a campaign with mixed rolls.
There's nothing around that's obviously going to survive being tossed between two high voltage, high amperage sources.
He has like this inclination to use the little thing that he made and scrape runes into. Because he knows what it does, but he doesn't know if it would do what it's supposed to do fast enough. His mighty lever just inscribed to the runes.
Be a good test for it. Getting it back, however.
He's gonna opt to look for some liquid first to test it on.
Alright.
Not productive, he doesn't care! Maybe his shenanigans will attract more attention.
Give me a perception.
Alright. $36 this time. Yeah. Oh god, I just stubbed my toe on the fan. Oh my Jesus. Wow, that hurts.
They typically pour those a little bit of concrete inside to keep them bottom heavy.
It's a plastic standing fan.
Oh, they don't do that then.
What kind of fan did you think I was talking about?
One of those ones that's on a stick.
A ceiling fan?
Oh, the one that's a standing fan is on the pole.
The ones with the really wide base.
Yeah, that's the one. It's like on the pole and oscillates and it's got the big circle base.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they put concrete in the bottom to make it so they're harder to bump over.
You know what? That would explain why it's so painful when I hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, you do find some fluid. You find a saline in one of the cabinets.
Mmm,
That's
benign.
perfect. That's perfect. It's completely harmless and would react normally. Zitron wishes to dip his lever in there and actually use it. Now, what do I do to use it? Don't I just roll for mana in the environment?
I would roll for that, and I'll have to go through each of the see how the circuit reacts.
Well, get to it then.
Alright. If you're focusing on it and getting it started.
I
Let's see what happens. First roll.
focused on it with a 98, if that helps.
Not really. The runes kind of do their own thing.
You know what? My mental game believes it's in the right track. That's all that matters. Positivity, buddy.
I'm gonna take a quick water break while I figure this out.
Well, it's simple. All it's supposed to do is lower the temperature dramatically.
Well, I know what it does. I still have to roll for the, like, if it actually does it or not.
Or
What
it
if it's
has a
just going to
bad
make you
moment.
take a dick?
It's gonna get a fucking saline solution mixture, like the container, and all stuck to the end of the lever.
Just,
A makeshift one-time club. Oh god. Oh, by the way, Candy Cane, in Fallout 76, I have 2 plans for you.
Ooh, what you got?
One that makes your harpoon gun shoot shotgun blast, basically.
I've got
And
that.
one that lets you shoot barbs that cause bleeding damage.
Ooh, the barbs.
Yeah. The barbs.
ooh.
Candy Cane like it, the barb.
Indicate like the barbs.
That little gremlin laugh.
Waka waka waka.
No, bad shot.
Yeah, it doesn't like turn. He was walking in the dark, and there could have been light.
Okay, I got the circuit figured out. So it does work, but it is quickly running out of energy.
Your what?
I see.
Oh, the thingy.
Making a note. You need more energy. More runes.
Don't
Okay,
do something with it, and next round it's gonna.
Alright. Can't I just deactivate it and keep it from going kaput?
Critical.
I mean, yeah, you can deactivate it in order to stop it critical, or you can give it.
Oh, so I can give it energy then.
Now that it's active.
Alright, now what do I roll? D100?
Yeah.
Sounds like radiation.
What, that? No, that's phone.
No, it sounds like radiation.
Just die! Shut up!
Sounds like our Geiger counter going off.
Why do
Shut
you have
up!
dice made in a Geiger counter?
It's 63.
Geiger dice, if you will.
Shut up.
Okay. And it says no. So you try to give it more energy, and instead it's just like trying to force more than tiny that it can already handle. I feel like if you try to push anything more, it's gonna pop.
Yeah, fine. Go to sleep, you angry lever.
Yeah,
You're
it's
smart.
low enough on mana right now that you can safely deactivate it.
Good. I'm gonna wait till it's safely asleep and put it back away. Okay. Now pressing the air. If I were hiding a body, well, I suppose you would hide it in some sort of corrosive thing. Or in the desert. Nobody ever expects bodies in the desert because it's a kind of no-brainer. Of course there's bodies in the desert. The desert. Everyone dies there at these points. Now I need to do a thonk and try and think of where, oh where, would I hide whatever was being drugged? Six! It had such a high chance to be 100. Like, the double die landed on 00, and then it was like, and now it's up to you, other die.
That's a fail. Yeah,
Yay.
no idea. Hide a body. Everything's open, obvious, function. Like, if somebody was hiding a body, pretty obvious.
Kind of stack my perception tails. That's what I'm gonna be doing, is trying to think of what exactly, why would we be led here? Or, Jade, you feel free to do anything at any time, Jade. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep walking around investigating things like computers, question mark? I know there's a TV on the wall. Is there like a retro Fallout terminal that looks like it's from like the 1990s? Like an Apple all-in-one, just sitting on the counter. Or typically it'd be more like the old school like Macs when it was still Mac. And it wasn't Apple.
There's something up there. I saw it.
Oh, that was way louder. Hell, and I cut off the music too. Ass.
Jackass!
Anyways, your musing is interrupted by a sound clip.
Citroen's instincts are to, in fact, not look up, but he really wants to.
I can imagine him pawning the job
back.
off to Jade.
I'm back.
Oh,
Well, I'm back.
Citroen will look for vents.
Looking for
Seems
vents.
a little sus.
Alright.
yeah.
Gimme.
This one's a 96.
There are, in fact, vents. Based fighting and
In the ceiling?
on the wall. Some of
There's where it drives down. Sorry.
He wishes to avoid the vents.
A deep-seated, if not somewhat misunderstood fear of vents.
Oh, Jade can do something, because Citroen's just going to keep wandering around looking.
Jade, you're here
Investigating.
too.
Yeah, I know. Jade is gonna go up to the TV
Alright.
screen and see if there's like a console or.
Alright. Yes, there is the console here.
Yeah. Perfect. She is going to type in the console. What is this area?
Nope, that's the wrong.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blur, blur, blur.
Blurb blurb. Oh, excuse me.
There. Ah, here's a valid response.
There's been a murder at the college, but this time it's real.
There you go.
Okay, it's the college.
Colleague.
Hey, Jade.
Hmm.
Type in memory address 0x00000884E.
Okay, memory address 000
No, 0x
0x
0000
000
884E.
884E
Yes.
E, and then she's gonna hit enter.
I hope it's the same.
It's different.
Oh, that was really quiet. You guys, you that?
Very
I
faint.
heard sound, but I didn't hear what it said.
Oh, yeah, you hope I know what I'm doing. Oh, bitch, I see how it is.
I bring it up there.
I heard. I.
A Apparently, this voice is quiet.
Too bad.
There we go.
Yeah, I have
Suitably
absolutely
creepy.
no idea.
Jade, I really hope we know what we're doing.
Okay,
Yep.
the console switches away from what was apparently just an of a scene to a command terminal, and it runs a couple of key strings, and it starts doing some checks, and it stops about halfway and asks for a
Camp.
Mm,
And she's gonna try typing in that memory thing.
no.
No?
Profiler.sh.
Yeah,
That was
profile.
another one of the things that you found a while ago, remember?
Yeah. I also got this finger stuff.
Let me guess, that was another spam bot following me.
Probably.
Yeah, that name looks like a spam bot.
it continues and it brings up several images of all the different members' ID pictures, but
Mm-hmm.
not all of these images are properly cropped. A lot of them are just in on eyes, and there's quite a lot of them, but none of them are quite a complete retina.
Mm, look, if there are any lead researchers or anyone that doesn't have a comprehensible title.
She is gonna scroll through the list.
There's no title, or any text attached to any of the images, and with transition skill, I guess, mouse, uh, it just cycles through a bunch of different images, one of picture.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I found one of the weird zoomed in ones.
Gonna stop on one of the thin ones.
Yeah, she's gonna stop on one of the weird zoomed in ones.
Okay. This one appears to have been cropped upper left-hand corner of a retina scan, and judging by there being the other image on, like you're gonna have to find its part.
Mm.
Mm.
She's
Is,
gonna. Hmm?
I was just
Does
gonna
it
ask if you found
does it
it.
look like there's a retinal scanner anywhere?
Give me a knowledge check.
Ah, runaway dice, come back. That was
Escape!
the
No,
that was,
you'll just
that
roll
was,
me low.
that was the big number one. 74.
Think real hard about it. Not quite 100% positive about it, but you're pretty sure you haven't run into retina. At least none that you recognize.
You know, it's weird. Is it true?
Mm.
Out of all the places we've been to on this ship, I haven't found one retinal scanner. But yet there's a bunch of pictures of eyes. As if there was a retinal scanner.
The eyes are the window to the soul.
Yeah.
And this in the eye on a research station that disappeared 500 years ago and has made mention of hell. The only hell we know of is that weird band of travel over everything else that you don't go to because it's a bad place full of the hurdy juice. Well, My best bet would be to try and recall if, while I was in my moment of incapacitation, did either of you acquire any more anything? Any more sticky notes or something?
Hmm. Thinking. Hmm. She's gonna. What was that one? Hold on. What was the one? She's gonna type in. Uh, E42. She's gonna see what happens if she types in E42.
Alright, the pictures on the screen go away, and instead pops up a bare bones uh, calculation for some synthesized chemical.
Oh, yeah.
Take a picture of that.
How?
Can't you screenshot? I don't know. Put one finger in your ear, one in your boob or something, and do some weird tearing stuff.
Unfortunately, I don't have the right modifications to do.
What? That would be more useful. I mean, granted, the LEDs make them arousing, but you know,
Well,
flash
optics are a lot
flash
more.
photography.
Optic, optical mods are a lot more expensive than titty mods.
And God's bless doctors for making them so cheap.
Captain, are you there? Is it Raven? Vivian? Hello?
While back on the ship, why are these fucking heads? Why didn't
It is
Captain!
worth mentioning that
Anyone?
Bird.
Just give me my shit back.
It is worth mentioning that Bird is helping as best they can by lifting a single leg. Just
She's gonna
Vivian's evidently helping. I'm sure she'll be useful there.
doki doki
And see if you can get through to the Doki Doki guy thingy and ask them to ping the captain.
doki doki doki.
as the captain tosses a note, and I cross the promise, probably you guys finish down
Angry cat girl VI just punching him in the side of the head.
here. King, king. No, it's just like the disc station.
Even worse. Remember the old Google Hangouts ping noise?
Oh god, that was
Oh,
Yeah, it's just playing that on loop. And then I can picture them just sitting there, hanging from the ceiling with like a fucking stylophone or whatever it is, or what is that fucking thing?
Megaphone?
That came before the record player,
Gramophone?
a gramophone. And as it's every time the record spins, that's what it puts out instead of music. Just.
it'd be even better if, like an actual record that had different like
Right.
alright, so the captain comes back to navigation, like comes up with the radio by picking up that going on, are you guys dead?
no, is
Regrettably,
everything
no.
okay over there?
It is now. Uh, I guess station has counter.
Well, can you look at the screen real quick? We found something about a synthesized chemical.
E42.
Yeah, it's about E42.
It seems to be involved in some of this weird mess.
I'll
Well,
save it to Ship's record.
Okay.
That didn't.
molybdenum.
Molybdenum?
Molybdenum.
Molybdenum.
Something like that.
Oh,
I
they're not
rolled.
dead. Good. Because we're not either.
Mm,
What happened over there? You sound out of breath.
orgy?
Oh, life.
Blood orgy?
Luckily,
Yeah.
having band that's all it had access to iron, lead, currently.
Hey, maybe it's good that that interdiction stole all of the fancy stuff.
Yeah,
Imagine getting punched by an antimatter bot.
I would matter bomb in my that would suck.
With a single apple hanging over it menacingly.
Still, antimatter. I think whatever earn that I do that.
Well, there seems to be something fishy going on. We found a memory access of some kind, but it's locked and needs some sort of system admin key. So now we need to find that so we can go further.
Let me hear a couple of drone conversation played back with a higher pitch, and then he plays it. Oh, weird. I thought you guys didn't have that.
What do you
Well,
mean?
I
We don't?
found something in here. Let me see. It is memory address 0x00000884E. And then that got us down this rabbit hole we're currently at. But again, to go further, we need some sort of admin key. And we used a profiler.sh indexing code of some kind, I think, to bring up those images, which look like they might be broken up into fourths in some cases.
They almost look like retinal scans, but we haven't come across any retinal scanners.
Yeah. Definitely. Why?
Hmm.
So
Can't figure out the scan thing, and I I don't know. Able to take a picture of it, put scanner.
mm, alright, well, if we bring back the Citron, just gonna gently scoot Jade out the way and start poking at things. And he's gonna go back to all of the little, essentially the eyes, and then he's gonna wonder if he can click on multiple at a time rather than just look at one at a time. Because he has this thought that maybe these aren't just a bunch of different people's poorly cropped one, but a few people's all split up into groups of pieces.
That didn't sound
Yeah,
good.
What was
I'm
that?
alive.
Jade's gonna spin around and razor shock. Was it a rifle, or would you say it's more of a shotgun?
Uh, the concussion gun.
Yeah, the concussion gun.
It's like a pistol kind that
Ah.
bows.
Oh. Okay, yeah. She's gonna turn around and lift it up at the air.
Uh, what's the air pressure?
Um, is there like a HUD on the suit helmet?
You know, there wasn't before, but at the captain's request, one did pop up for a few seconds.
And what does it say?
17 atmosphere.
It's giving you 1 atmosphere, and then it drops down to about 0.25 of an atmosphere, and then it starts rising back up again.
It dropped down to 0.25 and it's slowly rising.
Okay. Um,
Mm.
What's that mean?
it that there was a hole somewhere temporarily.
Uh,
As you guys are in the scary AIs area, right?
uh, think so?
Yeah, and Olin's over here by me drooling, so we know it wasn't him.
Uh, let's hope it's just trying to scare you then, because size taking damage like that, uh, not unheard of, but that's something wrong suddenly,
Maybe
There,
the AIs are having a disagreement with each other. I mean,
perhaps.
wild thought if they've gained sapience, like we're being led to believe by this mysterious shadow figure that is currently trying to get me to destroy something, I think. Because why not?
Well, if
And
they're already starting without you,
yeah, how dare they? First they pester me, wanting me to do what they want, and they can't even wait until I'm stupid enough to do it. Synthetic
well,
superior innocence, I swear.
well, you know how AI are, that things microseconds, so every minute is converted.
Good, they can suffer like the rest of us. Also, Zichun is just actively, basically playing match game right now. Just click, click, no, click, click, no, click, trying to match up pieces of these puzzles.
Alright, give me, knowledge.
A beat.
No leg.
Knowledge.
See, that didn't sound like radiation, so shut your fucking face.
Sounds like radiation.
48.
Fail.
I'll keep going. 58. Don't start going up in increments, please.
You spent a half hour there at the console rolling. Finally, managed to get all four of the segments matched up, and now you have retinal.
Uh-huh. You're right. God damn it. Suit, take a picture, please. I don't know.
I could save it to the ship, but you're gonna physical thing camera.
Do we have any I don't know if the suits have any displays so we could show an image back from the ship.
No, unfortunately, possible. Ship has just enough technology for data, rest of the ship, life support, and some flashlight camera.
Maybe if we found some sort of independent tablet of some kind, we could somehow link it to the ship and use it as a, I don't know, a random communicator.
Considering how the last interaction on an unmonitored channel went, yep, I just maybe not do.
Well,
Got two options. You're gonna have to find some kind of camera on come back here and grab a.
Mm,
I don't think a drone could make it that far either, and there's no way in hell the AI would let them in. Drone
I
guest
don't.
one.
I don't think I had a hard time.
It's racist because I have horns. Then again, it might just be thinking, logically. My horns are quite large. What if I get hooked on a wire, tear out an entire section of panel or something, start flailing angrily because I'm a dirty alien?
You
Hmm.
just
Busy
the
Raven
captain would see like the
post
little
done
wingy finger.
pops.
Yeah,
eh.
there'd be a little wingy finger. Just kind of reach up and push the bioscan button up from like off to the side. Just beep.
Raven,
Yes.
Walking now.
Yeah, it sounds so good, Cap.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
that
hey.
noir room. We're fine. You want to backtrack to that investigator's room? They'd probably have a camera light somewhere, disposable or otherwise.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yay! I'll actually get to see what a camera is. I've heard about them, but I've never seen one. I feel like I'm going to be either extremely surprised or extremely disappointed. Is
Just
there an in between?
make sure it doesn't steal your soul.
Her point.
Surprised, disappointed. See,
Okay.
Sprointed.
Gave back office
with Olin in tow, just
and
bunny pops.
as you're walking garden area aid,
Huh.
No leg roll.
Nogleg.
now
Knowledge. Wait, no, hold on. I got that.
60. Okay, yeah, 63.
okay.
What?
Just barely a fail.
Aw.
Uh,
Okay. So what is
as
that? Smarts?
yeah, smarts.
Okay. Yay, I got a +1 to my smarts now.
Yay!
Uh,
And then it goes up to 8, you said?
yeah.
Yeah, for the next, it will require another 8.
Okay.
Okay. As you're walking back, uh, plant area because apparently rain. That panel typing at in it, ripped.
Hmm. The what?
I found it.
Again, you broke up for a second.
Remember the terminal with the astronaut in it?
Yeah.
It's gone, and the panel's been ripped open from the inside.
No, 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 no. No, no,
You'll be
no, no, no.
fine. You'll be fine.
If he
I'm
comes
pretty
at me,
sure. I'm
I'm gonna kill
pretty
it.
confident I could kill you.
Don't kill me, kill it.
Yes, you.
It's not me. Not me. It's not me. It's not me. Captain?
Yeah, I see it.
I
Uh,
Where did you come from? Where the fuck did you go? Please don't come back.
don't know, but I'm not Cotton Eye Joe.
Raven, go ahead and give another biopulse real quick.
Burb does as requested and biopulses.
Give me a perception.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Okay. 68 plus 30. Oh,
Hmm.
Jesus, that's the wrong number. 68 plus 30. 98.
There's 4 dots on screen now.
Hey, um, there's
Huh?
only 3 of you that went over there, right?
Yeah,
Says Turn
me.
immediately preparing an action to stab.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You might want to get ready to rumble. That maybe I don't know. It could be friendly, but there's a 4th dot. There's usually
Jade's
only
gonna
3.
Ah, yes.
look around real quickly with the concussion gun
Small
aimed up.
Lizard got himself some of that pseudo African Indo Afghani fucking stance going on. He's low and ready to stab. Mm. I would actually like to see if he has a sense of his combat and his any semblance of it left after years. So can I roll for, I guess, passive awareness. No, don't roll yet, asshole.
Sure,
I need permission.
you can roll a passive perception.
93. Yay.
Jesus, okay, I thought this thing was being stealthy. That's just barely enough to feel more than hear something rumbling underfoot. Recall from all of your years growing up that any rumbling underfoot is a bad sign.
How high
Is
can you
bad with a
jump?
side of bad.
Ah, I guess Zitchern just grabs Jade by shoulder and uses tail for Olin's wrist and very slowly, alright, walk like I do, and starts to do a careful shuffle backwards.
She will do the same.
You're gonna need dexterity to do what he's doing. Like he's gonna need dexterity because he's doing a sand walk, specifically meant to not make noise.
Oh, give me
Okay.
dexterity.
A 90 flat. Why are you? Yeah, who cares? I guess it's thematically
He's got a lot of
appropriate.
practice at it.
Got a lot of
I
practice.
got, I got a 67.
Jade, on the other hand, apparently rolled low enough to fail at that.
Because she's used to she's not trained to go backwards, she's trained to go forward towards the danger.
You're stepping
Danger, if
kind
you
of
will.
heavy. You're still doing heel toe when you're supposed to go toe heel.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. So he can adjust his weight if he feels even the slightest cinch of something. You got to do it, like the Native Americans walk.
The correct way.
Yes, that's how they are so stealthy because they do the toe heel method. So when
Yeah,
if they feel a branch, they immediately just lift foot, replace.
yeah, that's how you're supposed to walk. But fucking sneakers, modern design is all like, oh no, heel toe, ruin your knee so that we can make you pay for Medicare later.
Right?
Skip stomp.
You can also raptor walk if you can handle the pain. That's a great way to be stealthy too.
It is not fun though.
It hurts like a bitch, but I've been snuck up by that method of walking so much. How are you quiet? Raptor walk.
Now,
Okay.
what is raptor walking?
It's where you when you put your foot down, you press with your toes and you lean into just the front part of your foot and you keep your foot almost vertical, but it's slightly angled. So it looks like a raptor's foot or a dinosaur's foot.
It's like
And
digigrade walking.
mhm,
Okay, that's kind of what I'd assumed, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's
it's
just
it's
more
very
exaggerated.
very exaggerated. It does work, but the best way to be sneaky is toe heel, so you can feel everything underfoot and adjust your pressure.
Especially barefoot.
Yes. Or at most, like again, like the Apache and the Comanche, and how they would just wear nothing but cloth on their feet when hunting enemies.
It
That
does
way
a
they can feel
semi-okay job of
everything.
keeping the burrs out of your feet.
Yep. You'd rather get stabbed in the foot by a bird than shot in the leg by a rifle.
Side note, the only reason sand spurs are ever buried under the sand is because of the sand scrapers that go along the beach to knock them down. They usually just
Mm-hmm.
grow straight up.
Makes sense.
When Jade's being heavy, Zitron being light. Olin is default whatever because world.
Default fat.
Not even walking, just like air cushion, just.
No, they
Just
don't have a
hovering.
walk cycle yet. They just kind of T-pose after you all.
I believe it. Eh.
Scraping along the floor.
Mm.
Okay, so with Jade being noisy and you not being, Jade, you hear one of the panels behind you buckle, and I don't know if you've ever seen a tapeworm in macro before, but
Jesus.
that's what kind of pops out of the crack between the vents.
And she's gonna look around. What?
Ah, yes. The perfect thing for Zitrun. He's used to killing worms. He's back for the younglings.
All right.
Ah, hey, that prepared action. Can I use it?
Yeah, you can use it. It's close enough.
Yay. But because it didn't notice me, can I also get an undetected attack on it? So making it double
Tapeworms,
pain.
tapeworms don't have eyes, just as trigger
Yeah!
traps.
Alright, wait, what does it mean if you attack? That's not an attack of opportunity. That's is that a backstab technically?
That's a reactionary attack.
No. If it's considered a stealth attack,
That's sneak attack.
That's
a
a
sneak attack.
yeah.
The rules of a sneak attack have they? What were they, or did they change? Because I don't know.
Let me find.
Because I know you did a little bit of reworking to some of the combat, and I don't know if it was one of the things that got touched or not. Oh,
Why can I not find it? Okay, let's just go with attack. Maybe I worded it differently. Uh, okay, an attack of opportunity cannot happen during a surprise round, but you prepared for it. Not an attack of opportunity gives you an attack that ignores half of the target's total defense, but this is an attack of opportunity. Is there? Did I call it surprise?
Yeah, maybe.
when a target is unaware of your presence, you may initiate a surprise round. During a surprise round, the targets do not make defense rolls. So there's that. Um, I- yeah, I think you did. I think the surprise round, because I know attack is opportunity is when you try to leave combat. You know, you're trying to run away.
Yeah.
Uh,
Damn it.
unless you're calling it
Prepared action. No, I don't
or
think
would
we
this be
have.
considered?
Do we not have initiating a surprise round listed as a rule?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so.
We
Well,
do
that's why we're
not
beta
have
testing.
We kind of have it there. It's like
with
you said,
surprise
start.
round.
Yeah, if the target is not aware, you may initiate a surprise round.
Okay. So during this is I'm gonna call an edge case scenario where the target is only aware of half of the party and the other half of the party is aware of the thing doing the attacking.
So
This
this will be
sort of
flanking.
situation isn't gonna come up every so often.
So you want to just use the flanking rule then,
Let's
or the backstab rule?
let's see which one is gonna fit the best.
I think maybe flanking
Ambush.
because he's not
Ambush
ambush.
is what you're doing. Prepared action. You're prepared to attack the thing. You are undetected and you are executing an attack of opportunity. Okay.
No, okay.
So your prepared action was an ambush. Your attack of opportunity up here is make an attack that ignores half of this target's defense.
Alright. I've noticed that when I move the phone, it just plays the noise, but it doesn't roll the die unless I choose a die. Like,
So the rules do support this being a situation. It's just not very clear about it.
It's just complicated.
I'm going to go ahead and roll now.
At least all of the rules for doing this are in like one spot instead of everywhere.
Small question. If you crit and then crit on the die up, you don't go a die up, right?
You do.
Who do?
God damn it!
What are you on?
I started on a Zitron's knife is a D, I believe. It is a D6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I
think
started on
I'm.
a 6, went
Okay.
up to an 8, then to a 10, and now I'm on a 20.
Doesn't 10 go to 12?
Yeah, 10 goes.
Oh, wait, where's my 12? Good thing I didn't roll that. Okay, we stopped on the 10 on the 12. Crisis averted.
Okay.
This is gonna keep escalating all the way to D100. Just fuck it! It's dead!
Attack of opportunity D100.
Alright, so 6.
Or what?
So what's your total damage? Because I gotta.
I'm rolling. Or I'm mathing. 34. Yeah.
I'm quite fond of Vivian's method of attacking.
Landing on things.
Eat?
Just rapid fire pouncing. Gravity work.
I'm kind of playing at a handicap with him by making him want to be like a crafter. But I could theoretically still teach him all the warrior skills, so that's more fun.
I
It's
mean,
not
a
starting with
scientist
his
can
learning.
still do 5,000 damage.
An archer, Ivy, can still do like 30,000.
Okay.
I started as an archer of magic.
A marcher, if you will.
So you do in fact the stab, and quite a bit of damage. In fact, you completely cut the tapeworm heads in half, and they're just kind of writhing on the ground.
Mostly scared that they're gonna steal my bunny meat shield. Leave my Olin alone. There, he made his he did his action. Stab!
Yep.
That
Jade.
felt good for him, getting rage out by harming an innocent
Well,
creature.
Yeah.
Innocent. Fuck you. And nothing
well,
on this
you
face
said
is
that
innocent.
she's basically got a barrel stuff, whatever it is, to use this concussion gun, right?
You gotta be up close to the thing, yeah.
It's close.
Well,
It's right on you.
she
It's
gon' she gon' practically barrel stuff this thing and
Slimy.
fire the gun.
all
I
right.
leave it up
Life
to him.
point gambling.
Hey, Ivy, I'm gonna send
And
you a bunny.
what is this? What is this gun's damage die?
The 1d.
You did not give
1d4.
1d4. All right, 1d4.
1d your life point.
All right, looks like we're going up a die. Fuck.
1d6
D4s are
All
times
right,
dangerous.
after
your.
that it's a 6.
Yeah.
We're going up another die. What the fuck?
Yay! Name this gun the
What's
salmon.
after that? An 8.
The dice do not like my surprise. Is this what
Dice
happens
just
when you?
scared
I
the
swear
shit
to
out
God,
of
I will take a picture of all these dice and how they landed.
This is what
that.
happens when you spook the dice.
I swear to God.
You go,
Hey, do I need to
no,
take a picture of how these dice are landing
Dark
so I
would
prove that
believe
I'm not
You're
because
bullshitting
I
you?
killed them.
You're already doing enough damage to kill it. Just keep going.
Dark will believe you because there's that time that I sent
let's-
multiple
after that's a 12.
screenshots. Oh god.
All right, next is a 12, yes? All right, we're stopping on a 4 on the 12.
All right.
6, 10, 18, 22.
Okay, so it's less of a charge and more of a drop to your knees, and you jam the barrel of the concussion gun into the open where once there was a head, and for a second you can see the torso of your own body, and then in the darkness, skittering centipedal legs. And that fear is enough to send arcs of static down your arm into the gun, and it lets off a cacophonous crack, and you can hear it ripple throughout the body of this thing. And behind Zitrun, another panel bursts open as some more of this creature's spinal-like body, I guess, uh, rips open a couple more panels from the uh, shock and kind of falls over with holes punctured throughout its carapace in a very much dead flop onto the cold steel floor. And the gun has been destroyed.
Shit.
That sounded expensive.
Jade, go ahead and put 1 point in uh elemental magic.
Oh,
Oh! Meanwhile, fucking lightning rabbit over here. Fuck! Zitcher should have just threw the rabbit at him and let the static do the work. Just whispered in the ear, whispers in his drooling ear, help, turn into a battery.
Still
turn
don't
into a discharging capacitor.
Yeah. Jade, you still don't understand what you did, but you know that you were scared out of your fucking mind, and this thing just had to die. That was the only thing in your mind.
Like she go through her arms and into the gun.
It would have been
You would have
obvious
felt
enough
it.
that you would have seen it and felt it, yes.
Where would I put
Elemental
I
School of
see.
Magic, 1 point.
The
and where
elemental
would I put elemental magic? Would I put that?
it's making them break
Okay.
up. It's so intense.
So I think I'm just gonna have to put that down somewhere. Like
Yeah.
write it down because
Yeah,
of
just
the
write
way
it
I've got
down.
it.
Like,
You
I
have
don't
the
know,
thing.
make a psionics section or something.
I'm gonna put it between the skills and the magic pooled in intensity and stuff.
Okay.
That was good.
Elemental magic.
Raven, you heard some brief
1.
shouting, and now one of 4 dots is gone, and one of the dots has turned yellow.
You good, guys? Sounded kind of
No,
intense.
Jade died. The imposter is among us.
Why do I feel like this reference would get us in trouble legally?
What the fuck is it? Wait, what? I don't
So wait,
even know with you
who died?
anymore. Jade died, but Jade's
God
alive.
damn. Wait. What?
Jade died. Jade killed Jade.
This is just confusing.
Normal Jade killed Big Worm Jade.
Oh. Why
Yeah.
don't you just say that?
Because you should know that Jade killed Jade.
This doesn't help. But thank you.
I wonder if I could super glue there for we.
So, when you coming back?
When we figure out what we can salvage. Okay.
So
You
is the
know,
captain still in the observation area?
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
I had to switch to my phone because the internet's being bitchy right now.
It kind of sounded like it.
Yeah. What was the last thing you heard from me? Well, like I was saying, Jade's gonna kind of drop the destroy concussion gun that she had and just kind of look at her hands. What was that? Citron, did you see it too?
Mm-hmm. I told you I could kill you.
No, my arms. I saw it looked like a little bit of like almost like lightning go down my arms. All I know is that I was scared. Like the scaredest I've been. And all I knew is that thing had to die.
Well, we definitely did it, but you just don't have to be afraid. I am here. I will keep you safe. I need someone to be there in case I get in trouble with humans or the AI.
John will
Yeah.
kind of Raven. Is the aid signal coming through kind of fuzzy?
Um, it seems to dip to yellow. I've not seen that readout before. Is that like a signal quality thing or what?
Uh, that means there's probably damage right now.
Oh,
Maybe
hey,
best from them back then.
hey, Zitron, could you give Jade a once over? Make sure her suit's not, shredded or anything like that.
The outside's definitely fine, but the insides are probably fried considering what I just seen.
Captain Raven. Uh Captain, can you play the video back a little bit on my arms and watch them?
Bird had looked away. That's why I did not see.
I would, but your video feed cut out as soon as that thing popped out of the ground. So you're gonna have to drive it.
Well, when Zitrun cut it open, I stuffed the barrel of the concussion gun into it, and all I could, all I know is that it was the scaredest I ever felt. And then it looked like some lightning or something went down my arms into the gun and caused the whole thing to rupture. And it sent shockwaves down the entire thing's body.
Huh. Uh, and how does that make you?
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't know.
Apparently
Was
You're
excited,
excited.
apparently.
was there's no way. It's
Damn,
terrible.
Olin's not here. He'll never believe you. Oh well, what you gonna do?
Wait, so Olin's right now been
Yeah.
following you guys around, and I know the guy's quiet, but he didn't say he was.
Oh yeah, he's drooling. I should have mentioned that.
Oh,
Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably take that bra off of his face.
well,
That just seems cruel.
that might be a static, maybe.
Mm.
I don't know how their speech reacts.
Mm. Well, their suit is compromised. We might just need to bring Jade back. I suppose I could wander around alone.
No, from what I've seen so far, that's probably dangerous. I'd rather have you all stick together or come back as a. We can reconfigure boarding party as we're heading back in.
Oh,
So
we were doing fine
presumably,
when we were all here, so we'll just recuperate and just to be safe, print some sort of. Well, I guess we'll just print a camera whilst we're there.
presumably Jade is gonna have to go back with you regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stepping foot on that ship.
Based on what we just dealt with back here, I'm not going over there either.
Fine.
Well,
Just
would
the ominous sense of hatred for ancient AIs.
you rather fleshy things that want to kill you or robotic things?
There are a lot of things you could steal over here, though.
Have been
Fleshy thing can be cut easier. I mean, if you want to tap out, I'll go over and take a look.
I don't mind staying over here. If you're comfortable on the ship, it's fine. Not sure how Olin feels about this. Well, when he's not drooling. He seems to be 50-50 about things.
Yeah, let's switch him off. He's probably just doing that weird thing that the Lapinara species like to do of they can like go catatonic in scary situations. It's kind of cute, honestly.
All right. Well, Citron's gonna kind of grab hold of Jade and just for them to follow while pulling Olin along. Let's backtrack and get out of here for the time being.
Guide.
Yeah, Captain, is there any way I can get a real gun after the situation we've just endured?
Well, we still don't want to damage the ship, but you can at least replace the concussion gun or uh, biologic airsoft gun.
All right.
An air rifle would be quite good. They do significant damage to soft targets.
Yeah,
All right.
some kind of
And
air
she's
rifle.
gonna pick up the destroyed concussion gun. I'm gonna bring this back for materials.
Mm.
And Jade's gonna look at the dead worm again and, look around to where the body came out of the other panels. I really hope I'm not in there still.
I'll kill you again.
All right, let's go. And she will start walking back to the ship with company in tow.
Okay. Do you guys backtrack all the way back to the airlock?
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Yeah, you would have had to ask for all the doors to be opened. I'm just doing the last one to save time.
Yeah.
Ugh. You guys vent yourselves out into the vastness of space and give me a perception check floating back to the ship. Both of y'all.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah. Actually, this is the prime opportunity for Zitrone to try and peek around and see
What
where
is
the
that?
hope is.
It's a 5. I got a 52.
I got a 48, but I'm pretty sure we're looking for different things.
Alright. Uh, you're both looking around, and the station seems to be in the same condition that you found it, except now there's a big section of it that's been blown out.
Mm,
Oh. Captain? I
Yeah,
see what caused the thing to. What caused the
oh,
atmosphere to drop.
oh, hold on. Zitrone
yeah.
will rotate, since that way they can actually have a visual feed.
Ah, yeah, I sort of saw that, but I didn't want to make you guys worry much.
Mm,
Mm. Well, whatever evidence was in that room is gone.
Well, not
yeah.
gone per se. It doesn't look like an explosive impression, just regular.
Yeah. Alright, heading back to the ship.
You guys land on the front of the ship's catwalk, pull yourselves in. Fucking the bunner pulling his way in, asserting dominance over himself.
The
Random
irony
little
is
meteor.
gone with this one.
Ooh,
Everyone up back at the command module, and the captain has hot chocolate ready. Oh, how
yay!
considerate. No,
Jade is also gonna eat a slice of one of her gold or chocolate dipped apples.
about to say gold dip apple. Think you're that rich?
No. Oh, I was thinking Minecraft for some reason. Gold apples.
What? That's understandable.
Alright.
Once Jade's out of her suit, she's gonna look at her arms.
Some of the hairs on your right arm are kind of singed looking and you can smell bacon.
I. Whatever that electric discharge was, it singed me a little bit.
You remember what you were thinking when you did it?
All I can remember was thinking this thing had to die.
The enemy exists only good.
Show no mercy, for the enemy hath none.
I didn't think that protocol still worked.
What protocol?
It's an old soul net protocol. Soul spelled with. That system's been dead for a long time. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it doesn't. Soulnet just spelled SOL filtered out, but I guess this station has a Soul SOL node in it somewhere, and it gets really different.
So, what happened? What would happen if I tried to plug into it?
You probably joined the screaming one.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that then.
Yeah, even the digital Omni Messiah couldn't do the screaming ones.
Hmm.
Not all of them, anyways.
Fair.
Why do you
All right.
Terrans mess with things that you really shouldn't mess with?
I don't know, maybe we want to survive the entropy of the universe dying.
Maybe because we do it because we're bored.
What kind of creature gets bored and fucks with the? You know what?
The same kind that jumps out of a perfectly functional airplane for fun.
That's a
And
good
the
point.
kind that drop pods from low orbit into cities during an invasion.
The kind
You
that
can't
genetically
fly. Why would you do that?
the kind that genetically entire race living thinking beings play a war game.
The kind that also replaces their body parts with mechanical ones for either fun, pleasure, or necessity.
The kind
I
that
can see the
actually
last one.
invented immortals, like you can't kill them, and if you they just come back.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like I have something I now wish to kill over and over and over again until I'm the master killer.
Good luck with that.
You underestimate the power of Thought Slayer, TM.
No, I mean you have to
Did
find
you
one
just say
first.
trademark?
There's only
I will
12,
trademark Thought Slayer.
allegedly.
Yeah. Like he said, there's supposed to be only 12 in this entire universe and
I'm
beyond.
getting very confident that you Terrans don't know how to count correctly.
Well, I mean, we're getting into hearsay and rumors that this allegedly the digital Omni Messiah had 12 disciples.
Here
Yeah.
you go, Ivy.
Y'all are confusing.
Well, like your species hasn't done anything taboo or dangerous.
While they eat each other.
Oh yeah, but that's just how it is. Sometimes you get hungry.
Oh no, you make it seem like chicken's a delicacy on your planet.
Chicken? I've not come across this species. What is this bird?
Think of it as like a small flightless bird that we Terrans. Well, do they have chickens in the current age?
The only reason chickens still exist is because some of them were taken as farm animals. Uh, the first colonized planet, not Mars,
Hmm.
out of.
Yeah. Well, think of it as like a small white feathered flightless bird that we Terrans plump up and kill just for their meat.
That's rather harsh.
Oh, it's delicious when it's deep fried though.
Not as good
Oh,
as turkey. Turkey.
oh yeah,
Delicious.
turkey is amazing if you do it right.
I'm gonna
Oh, maybe
stab all of y'all.
and
This is messed
how about
up.
a turducken?
You're just making up words now, aren't you?
Nope, nope, nope. What you do with a turducken, you take a turkey.
You just hear a little blip noise as the comms are cut off. Yeah,
There
I
is a
might
ship
be
now.
there.
There is
No.
no blips.
Oh,
There is no
well,
stopping them now. They're in the ship with you.
then in that you just hear kind of the racking noise of a quickly extended box cutter knife would sound just. I'm going to my room. If I see any of you in, say, less than 6 hours getting cut,
Okay, look, you take a turkey.
just kind of, he swishes out real quick and just right across the titty. Just going to bed. You stay away from my giblets.
Did he just cut her boob?
Directly across the titty. Like the nipple, like maybe an eighth inch of the blade. And they just wandered off. Just, yeah, nope, not playing this game.
Oh no, he's getting tackled then.
Nope, carnivores, I'm out.
Come on.
Nope. Bound. Glide. Eat a dick.
She's going to see if she can jump and grab one of his feet.
uh, roll for it. You guys want to
Okay.
fight each other?
No. She's not fighting. She's just going to choke him a little bit.
Bird rolled a 48.
Just a little bit.
All right. What is this? A physicality or what?
I
Dexterity.
think
Dex.
Okay. 55.
Yep, Bird rolled a 48.
She's going to attempt to put Bird in rear naked chokehold.
Many Mitch scracking and distressed bird noises. That little exacto or that little box cutter knife just swishing, slashing every other which way. Fuck off!
Apologize, you cut my titty!
No!
Apologize!
Ah! Just snipping at with beak too. Just.
As entertaining as it is watching the cockfight, you really act your rage. Break it up, you. Before I meant you both.
Yes, Captain. And she's gonna let the bird go.
Just snips at with beak and then runs down the hallway.
Well, it's 9 o'clock. I'm a head off.
Oh, okay, friend.
011011110. Sorry.
Have you captured the hedgehog? Excellent!
Hedgehog.
Alright,
Enjoy
bye,
the
friends.
Tostitos, Sonic.
See you then, Kenny King.
Fun friend.
Alright, well. Even though nobody actually got injured, fight. What did you guys think of that?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Fun?
yes, it
Good
was
time?
fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I enjoyed Vivian's fighting method.
It's a good fighting method. I didn't really give myself a whole lot to work with, part of me. Cause, like, the material printer only has whatever's in storage, and the only thing in storage was, like, raw iron and some lead and basic electronic schematics. So that was all that the station AI had to work with to try and, like, assault you guys. And it had to be, like, you know, its only plan that was really viable was to swarm you guys with a lot of made units, try and, like, get you down with attrition. But it really should have just built one really strong unit. And then, on the station itself, bioengineering is hard. They apparently added too much insect to the design, and it kind of mutated into this centipedal tapeworm-like creature. So, yeah.
Grody.
I was kind of wondering what was going on with that.
Squiggly.
Yeah. There's more than just those two AIs as well. There's like two. But you guys will need them at some.
Yes, at some point.
Or not. I mean, you guys could always abandon, take off with the information you have now.
That is true.
We will see. More or less, Bird kind of wants to get in there too and see what shinies there are to make out, or yes, make off with, I should say.
And there's puzzle, like memory access and
The eyeball!
the eyes, the eyeballs. There it is. The profiler.sh. And then, like, you know, there was a request for the creating, like, 31 million seconds ago, and that never got completed. And who else knows what the AI's request?
Corn and pizza. Why? Why? You're an AI. Do not question my methods. I think I will. I do not have facial expressions to be angry, but they are squinched.
And I mean, just looking at the station already, you've explored like a quarter of it so far, and you've already encountered two AIs, so I suppose impressive. And the section down here that's completely cut off.
Yeah, I was wondering what was up with that.
Yeah. Gonna
I
have to
wondered
go
if it connected to one of those other portions or whatever. And then there were the hallways that lead to nothing.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
I know, and we're gonna find out more next time on Sounded Out.
Now, one
Next
thing I was
time on
thinking of,
Dumbass and
one thing I was
I
thinking of
represent
was
that.
Go ahead, Ivy.
getting like a little camera on a pole, sticking it into the darkness, and then bringing it back. See what you can get from that.
Yeah, but if there's a space tiger shark, that camera and pole are getting eaten.
Ah, yes, the infamous spider shark.
Stick a pole in there, and it comes back, and the darkness follows it. Eh.
Just swats that with another stick. Now, back in there. Yeah.
It just plumps onto the other stick. Ah,
Fine, keep the sticks.
just stays wherever you left go of the sticks.
And if you push, it just takes more of the stick.
Yeah, exactly.
Spritz it with water.
It just starts inhabiting the place where the water droplets were. Ah!
There is no back, only out.
Maybe Zitcher needs to give a concentrate of his pheromones to like some weird shady drugman and like see about like getting in like, all right, so I give you 20 ounces a week and you give me money.
Unironic becomes the most buff member by exercising enough to sweat everything out that they need to make their quota.
I'm legitimately considering doing that for him. Just because he's thinking, like, he knows that Terrans are depraved, and well, aliens in general are kind of depraved. And he knows how powerful his pheromones are. So as long as the more he can get away from people and make money in the process, the faster he can complete his task.
I mean, there's a species of alien out there in the universe that thinks that the raping make a excellent aphrodisiac.
Human horn. Sorry.
No, not human horror.
Lure of Omicron for CIA.
Is it sad that that's the first thing I thought of too?
Fucking love lure.
Watch your feet, you might wake up without them.
Are you ready to harvest the lower horn?
Oh.
Probably get food, huh?
Probably.
That's probably a good idea.
I should probably end this